from the Alton Towers monorail. We're in the cow, yay! Yeah, haven't been on the monorail in, I mean, over a year because it was closed last year. But we're here for a lovely day at Alton Towers. First trip to Alton Towers of the season. Excited to see, well, not for Jack. Jack's been here a few times. Excited to see the RetroSquad. Maybe have a few rides on those. Go on Oblivion, obviously. Nemesis, obviously. Trying out the Smiler as well. Wicker Man. Yeah, excited for a very good, fun day back at Alton Towers Resort. And yeah, monorail time. Moo moo. The mega resin! Oh my god, it's even bigger in real life. Oh my god. It is quite fab though, but yeah, someone pointed out Oblivion's going down the drop backwards.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The dream!
See.
I would love to go on Oblivion backwards. Yeah. I love that. Why is Rita front and centre? Oh my god. SW10. Us getting creds. Said the queue was 10 minutes. I think that 10 minutes is mostly consisted of walking the empty queue line. But yeah, we are starting the day on 13 just because with the social distancing and stuff, it's running on a bit of a reduced capacity, so it tends to get a bit of a longer queue. So they get this one out of the way first. But love me a good ride on 13, very spooky. Probably better ridden at night. Like, I mean, to be fair, most coasters are better ridden at night, I think. That's my opinion anyway. Yeah, Jack agrees. But yeah, I mean, 13 at night's fab, especially the first drop with the on-ride photo where it flashes and you're blind for a small portion of it. Yeah, and you're just going, I can't see. But yeah, a ride in the day is good as well. And to be fair, because of the capacity and stuff, it tends to be a ride, like if it's a busy day, 13 is usually a ride I might skip. So it's nice to be starting a day with a ride I wouldn't usually ride. Haven't ridden as much as the other coasters here, but also we're starting the day in Dark Forest, and if you've ever watched my Alton Towers vlogs before, you know that that's not something I usually do. I don't actually think I've ever started the day in the Dark Forest, so mixing it up a little bit, trying something new. Day. That was very fun. The you in the tunnel. It's fun. That drop is just so much more intense than I always remember it being, and I still like I proper tense up before it happens. Like, no, it's going. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, when you're on front row, you go like obviously the launch, better launch than Icon, have to say it. You get all the fog, and oh my god, we're all sat there going. We love the smell of it because it's like Halloween in a bottle. Like, to me, that's what that smell means. But yes, very fun, quick ride on 13 to start our day. I think we'll go and see how long the queue for Rita is. I think it's like 10 minutes. If it's like pretty quick, then we'll probably have a little ride on Rita as well while we're here. Tick off the Dark Forest, why not? And you can see Roller Disco, one of the retro flat rides here at Alton Towers this season, part of the RetroSquad. And Jack pointed out that with it's got like the 80s music playing, but Jack was like, oh, I feel like I'm at Thunder Rock Rally. Yes, Thunder Rock Rally FM.
Get back end of the land.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I wish.
A little blast from the past. You may be looking at this fencing and thinking, oh, that looks very nice and new. Well,
fresh wood.
Fresh wood, yeah, fresh wood for 2021. Oh, yeah, it smells like it, to be honest. And by the way, if you ever want to get your step count up on a trip to Alton Towers, not that you need any advice because it's a massive park anyway, but join the queue for 13 and Rita because the queues are deceptively long, and by the time you've walked around the whole thing, you have a couple of thousand steps under your belt. Lovely, the sun has come out. Well, that's the dark forest done, and it's not even 11 o'clock yet, so that's nice. We went on Rita. It was a little bit rattly, if I'm honest, so it wasn't the most comfortable of rides. But I mean, if we've got a little bit of time later, maybe we can go on it again and see if she improves throughout the day. There was some kids got off it behind us, and they were like, I think that's definitely faster than Cheetah Hunt at Busch Gardens, and I was like, yeah. I don't know, top speed, is it faster? I don't know. What's the top speed of Cheetah Hunt? Is it about the same? But I know, like, acceleration wise, Rita is definitely faster. I don't really like Cheetah Hunt, it kind of bumbles around doing nothing. Oh, this is sad. So, I mean, Hex is very much a staple for me when I come to Alton Towers, same as Jewel, and because of the COVID restrictions, they are both sadly closed currently because they are indoor attractions, so we shan't be riding Hex or Jewel or doing the Sea Life Centre or any other indoor things today. I think we're going to head over to the X sector now. Alton Towers ducks, Alton Towers ducks, ducks, Alton Towers ducks. RetroSquad mixtape, go on it after. But it's time for Oblivion with a 5-minute queue. Whoop, whoop. Down. are currently in the queue for the first RetroSquad ride of the day. Is this mixtape? Mixtape. Yeah. This thing. I don't know what it's called. A bouncy, spinning thing. No, I don't really do flat rides, but I like the bouncy funfair rides, and this kind of is like an inverted version of that, and it spins. So, I mean, it looks, yeah. Well, every now and then there will be one that's just going absolutely mad. There you go, you see it go past. So, yeah, I really hope that I'm not on that one, because that will make me feel sick. But I mean, yeah, it looks like just the right balance of like bouncing and spinning for it to not tip me over the edge. So I'm going to try this one. But yeah, first of the RetroSquad, and they've got the tunes banging out as well. It's pretty good. I think it's Guns N' Roses right now. Everyone seems to be playing different stuff. Like over at Roller Disco, it was more like cheesy pop, but this is more like kind of hair metal, which is very much down my street. So. We just come off of Mixtape. That was very fun. it was very bouncy and very silly and very spinny. To be fair, when we were lifting up, me and Jack were spinning around and I was like, oh no, this is going to be really bad. But yeah, no, it was really fun. It was like the perfect length of cycle, I would say, as well for me, because I can always feel like when I was just about to start feeling sick, and that was just right at limit. Someone lost a shoe halfway around. We looked at there was just a random shoe on the platform. That was really, really fun. It's really nice to do a flat ride at Alton Towers. It's just not something I usually get on with. Obviously, you've got Enterprise there, Blade over in the Forbidden Valley, but generally speaking, I used to really like Energizer and Submission, but obviously they are now deceased, defunct, no longer here. So yeah, it's quite a nice little throwback to be getting on a nice flat ride at Alton Towers. I think we are going to go and get some lunch now because we're all starving. I think we're going to head to the Woodcutters Grill and have, because the sun is shining now, it's warmed up a little bit now, so I think we're going to go to the Woodcutters, get a nice sit-down meal, a little beveragino, something like that. But yeah, we're having a lovely, lovely day. Lunch at the Woodcutters, and obviously it's all outside seating, and it was absolutely freezing. Like, the sun is coming out intermittently, but we were put in the shade. I mean, obviously you can't choose where you sit, you just get what you're given, which is fine. But we were sat there and I was like, this is Baltic, like shivering, eating my dinner. So we just, because we were being lazy and because we were cold, we just grabbed the sky ride over to Forbidden Valley to continue our day. I think we're going to try and have a lovely go on Nemesis and maybe on Funkenfly as well, which is another one of the RetroSquad fun fair rides that has been set up in Forbidden Valley for this season. We just had a lovely go on Nemesis. I mean, when is there not a lovely go on Nemesis? It's always excellent. And today was no exception. We rode second row. Me and Jack had an outside seat each. Lots of lovely forces. Obviously, I mean, there was a tweet the other day that was like, what's your favourite inversion on Nemesis? And I was like, if you choose anything other than the 0G, I am immediately suspicious of you. And I stand by that. I still, every single time I go on it, I still like tuck my legs up because I still think I'm going to hit into the station. But yeah, very fun. Hopefully we can come back around for another ride on that later, because it is my second favourite ride here after Oblivion. We're now in the queue, as you may be able to tell, for Funkenfly, which is another one of the RetroSquad, retro throwback 80s style flat rides, again pumping out the 80s tunes. I hadn't actually paid attention to what this does until right now, and I just realised it lifts up. How exciting. I don't know how this one's going to make me feel. Again, I don't do that well with spinning, and this one looks quite the spinny boy, so we shall see. I'll let you know once we're off. So we've just been on the second of the 3 RetroSquad. I don't think we're going to do the waltzer just because we've all done a waltzer before. Like, it's fine. It looks really nice, but yeah, I don't really fancy queuing up for a waltzer. But yeah, that was Funkenfly. Again, forgive me if there are any funfair people watching, because I don't know the names of these things. I'm really poor with flat ride manufacturers and names. But it was kind of like a paraglider's thing, or like a swinging gondola, mixed with like an Enterprise almost, but also it raised up. Yeah, it was a spinny thing. mixtape was much more tolerable in terms of my levels of things that I can do. That was like the centrifugal forces, because it was quite a small circumference that you were going around, quite a small radius. It was very intense, and I was very ready for it to be over by the time it finished. I was literally like, oh, I've 1 more minute of this and I think I'm gonna start to feel a little bit sick. But it was very good. It almost kind of, like I said, it's kind of like an Enterprise in that it kind of tilts on its side a little bit, so you kind of end up, you feel quite exposed because you're only over a lap bar and you're kind of swinging quite freely. But yeah, that was really fun. Again, the kind of funky 80s soundtrack playing. Sorry, I'm getting really out of breath. You see how I am. You know, the hill as you're coming out of Forbidden Valley by that. Yeah, again, really fun, and it's really nice to kind of, with Blade and now with Funk and Fly, you've got your kind of flat ride kind of area again in Forbidden Valley, which is really nice. Again, just to, like, even just having the kind of kinetic energy going in the background, it's just really nice. It makes a really nice atmosphere, and everyone down there is really enjoying it. And obviously, because it's quite an intense ride, everyone's laughing and joking as they're getting off, going, oh, I feel sick. But yeah, I did feel a little bit woozly after that one. I had to have a little bit of a sit down because it's yeah, much more intense than I'm used to. I mean, usually down here we would be going on Jewel next, but Jewel is closed because of the kind of indoor ride rule. So I don't know what we're doing next, but we shall find out soon. Cute ghosties and gravestones on the old Nitrogenie building. Ice cream from Magic, no longer. Again, Jewel, sadly, very closed right now, but they have kind of, I was saying, I saw pictures of this on the internet earlier, so you've got spider's legs, spooky snakes, pickled eyes, zombie fingers, bug burger, that they did used to sell at Thorpe Park. You could get a bug burger when the I'm a Celebrity Get Me Out of Here attraction was around, and I was kind of like, is this like spooky theme park names for food that is going to soon be available from this unit, or is that just theming? We shall find out soon, I guess. Jack thinks it's theming.
Yeah, I think it's theming.
Zombie fingers, bug burger, prepare to duel, but sadly not today.
Not today.
Womp womp. Lovely ride on the Congo River Rapids. Jack got absolutely drenched. Wet bum. That's the biggest wave I've ever seen on that ride. You got absolutely spited. But you were like really nicely shadowed by the sun. You had like an outline. It looked like, you know that bit in Little Mermaid where she like comes up out of the sea and it's all like beautiful and sparkling. That's what Jack looks like. Stunning. Tom's soaked as well. But yeah, you know, last time we were having that discussion when we were at Thorpe about which is the best rapids in the UK. I think so far I've ridden Congo River Rapids and Rumba Rapids at Thorpe Park. Currently, Congo River Rapids is topping Rumba Rapids. Oh, also there was new theming in the, you know, obviously I had to turn the waterfalls off. There's new theming in there now. There's kind of like tribal masks and stuff in there, which is very cool to see. You no longer kind of go for and go, oh, there should be waterfalls here. It's something different to look at, which is nice. Again, I don't really know where we're going now. We're just kind of wandering. The one-way system is still in place, so we are having to walk back round past Jewel and kind of do a bit of a loop back on ourselves. I think Stace wanted to ride the Smiler, so we're potentially going to ride the Smiler next. We will see where the day takes us. Name those costume characters. Answers in the comments below because I am stumped. I have no idea. Jack thinks the squirrel is something to do with the old Squirrel Nutty ride. Maybe? I don't know. They're kind of steampunky, which reminds me of like, it's a Yeti. Yeah. They remind me of the Alton Towers Hotel, like the steampunk style. I don't know. No idea. Yeah, we joined the queue for the Smiler. It said it was 50 minutes and we were like, fine. And then we moved about 5 meters in the space of 20 minutes.
5 chevrons.
Yeah, 5 chevrons, sorry, yes. 5 bright yellow chevrons, as the ride host announcement kept reminding everyone. But yeah, it was, I don't know why it was moving so slowly, but we looked over and saw that Oblivion had 0 minutes queue and Mixtape had 0 minutes queue. So we're doing that instead because we've only got a couple of hours left of the day and we want to pack in as many rides as possible. So I think we'll do these 2 rides in the X sector and then maybe go over and do Wicker Man and end the day, as we always do, because it's on the way out to the car park, with Nemesis.
Always stop at Chevron Point Station. Ride exits are now one way only.
Magical has happened, and I mean, I know I always say this, but like Wicker Man's never my favourite ride. I always find it a bit painful, a little bit rough. That was the ride we just had. We rode back row. That's the best ride I've ever had on the Wicker Man. Like, genuinely, it was amazing. Really good fun, really fast, loads of lateral forces, loads of little pops of airtime. I'm shocked. I came off it going, oh my god, that was really excellent. One of my favourite rides of the day, and like I said, best ride I've ever had on the Wicker Man. There's loads of new effects, there's loads of fog in the first drop tunnel, in the airtime hill tunnel, loads of fog, and you just get blasted out into the kind of main layout. And then at the end, I know everyone always says, oh, like, they really should do something with this tunnel, it feels like a bit of a missed opportunity, but now there's kind of lighting and sound effects and more fog, and yeah, it was, I mean, absolutely excellent. I'm shocked at how good that was. It was really, really, really good. But that said, we were kind of choosing between going back on Wicker Man or on Nemesis, and I think we are going to go and do Nemesis, so we're going to head over there now. Lovely ride on Nemesis. It's so annoying when you, like, earlier in the day you've queued so long for it, and then you kind of at the end of the day you run round and you're just straight on with no fast put, obviously. It's not like that all throughout the day, so I'm not going to come and just sit and wait for it to empty. But yeah, it was a much better ride second time round. We rode 7th row outside seats, and it was a much smoother ride. When we rode it earlier, it was a little bit rumbly, but yeah, when we rode it just, it was very nice. Huh? Oh, he's getting another refill. Get your money's worth. Yeah, really nice day, really fun day. It's been cold, to be honest. It's been, like, when the sun's out it's really nice, but when the sun is away, like now, it's freezing. But yeah, we've had a really, really fun day, despite it being quite busy, with like most of the attractions reach kind of hour-long queues. We did loads of stuff. We did Oblivion twice, we did Nemesis twice, we did Wicker Man, Rita 13, 2 of the flat rides, the rapids. Yeah, we had a really good ride count. I'm really pleased with today, to be honest. It's been very fun, very fun, very nice to get back to Alton Towers. Obviously last time, you did just fall over. So yeah, really good ride count, and yeah, it's just been nice to get back to Alton Towers after, like I said, last time I was here it was Scarefest, the time before that it was Oktoberfest. So yeah, I mean, it's as close to the start of the season as you could possibly get. Like, usually I'd come end of March, and obviously right now it's end of April. We'll be back again for Mardi Gras. in June, so I'm looking forward to that, checking out that event. That looks really fun. Looking forward to sitting on the green in front of the towers and having some drinks and enjoying some entertainment. That would be nice. But yeah, really good day. Had a lot of fun, and I'm glad that the back exit is open, so I don't have that far to walk to my car. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. If you like theme park stuff, that's what we do here. Generally, if I go to a theme park, I take the camera with me and I vlog. So if you like that kind of thing, please do subscribe if you're not already. And yeah, leave a comment below. I mean, what was your first coaster back of the season if you've been to a theme park yet? Or what are you hoping for your first coaster of the season to be when you finally do get back to a park? Give this video a thumbs up as well if you enjoyed it. Obviously, if you don't bother. But don't give me a thumbs down. Don't be a knob. I'm gonna get loads of thumbs down now. For that. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will talk to you later. Bye.